Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Extremis Iron Man. Of course, this is based on my favorite look for Tony in the comics. I love this suit. It's amazing looking. So on the front of the package here we have a nice old picture of the figure himself, or a render of it. We have a picture of Tony in the back, but we get a better look at that image on the side, of course. On the back of the box, this is the only figure in the wave not to have a Build-A-Figure piece, so if you don't want to get Puff Adder but you want this figure, there you go. You get a nice look at his accessories, the figure, and the old kneeling the superhero landing. Couldn't think of it, yeah. Picture on the side of the rest of the Puff Adder wave, of course, Molecule Man, all these cool guys. The only other one I might, probably two I might get is Wonder Man and Ultimate Cap, who I do have, but I don't know where I put him. And I will get a review out on him eventually. Of course, on the top we have the Avengers logo. Not much else on the bottom, so without further ado, let's get the figure open so I can finally see this incredible suit. Alright, and here we have Tony Stark, Iron Man, out of the packaging. And to get him in this pose, sadly, he cannot do it normally, because his head has to just kind of barely rest. Has to be just tight enough you can shake it and it'll stay, but still loose enough to move it around. So like, if it's sitting all the way on, this is the best you can do, which is okay, but when you get him all the way down, it just forces him to look down. So yeah, that is kind of disappointing to see. But overall, this figure is nice looking. And honestly, the neck is my only true complaint with the figure. Otherwise, it is dang near perfection on what I was looking for in an Extremis suit. But of course, in a few years, they'll probably re-release him whenever Iron Man's anniversary comes around. And we will be seeing him yet again. What is it? When is Iron Man's anniversary? I don't even know what year he was made. Alright, so now that I got him all posed and looking pretty, the other accessories he comes with are 2 blast effects and 2 open repulsor hands. Now these hands I love to see because you get good articulation in them. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. That, and they can just work as like relaxed hands. So let me just pull out his fisted hand there. And of course, there we go. Look at that. Look how nice it is. It just works for a nice old relaxed hand. Not doing much. I didn't even realize this could turn until I just happened to see it was. So yeah, these turn, which I don't remember if they did in the books, but it does allow for more movement, which is really, really nice. I didn't even realize it was there, so shows you how much I look at the figures before I review them. Hope that doesn't make you want to stop watching. Alright, so taking a look at the articulation on Tony's neck, he can look up really far. You can get him into the good old Adam Warlock pose if you want. Something I wish you could do with the movie Adam Warlock. His arms go out about that far. Okay, so my camera cut out, and it's going to do it again soon. I just want to quickly run through articulation. So of course they go out about yay far. Biceps do a full 360-degree turn. Double jointed elbows on both sides. Hands move down and up. Of course, full 360-degree turn. Same thing here. If you're wondering why I'm rushing this, I only got about 3 minutes of battery life left, and then we're done for, so I need to hurry. Diaphragm joint does have some good range of motion. He can lean back that far. Let me make him look a little bit nicer. I know I'm rushing, but we can take some time. He can crouch down about that far, of course. You saw he can get a nice little angled turn there and there. Yeah, so if you want to get him into a good old pose, you can certainly do that. It looks a lot nicer, but my camera is lower than the figure, so do take that pose with a grain of salt. So let's move his arms up and let's look at the legs. Legs can can kick out that far on both. Turn these things up as I was showing earlier, and you get a nice old split that Tony can do. He's got a nice little thigh cut that allows for a full 360-degree turn. Double jointed knees on both sides, of course. Again, legs kick out so far. His ankle can get some nice motion, of course. Moves up that far. Again, that far. And has a nice old ankle pivot. So really, my only complaint with the figure, my biggest complaint with this figure, is his neck. It just feels like there's not enough there. Like, it feels like there should be more there to me, and maybe I'm off. But I think he could use from just being a little bit taller and extending his neck. That's it. That and the fact that his arms don't go out very far unless you want to warp these, which does really bug me. But other than that, the only thing I would have done differently if I was the Hasbro design team was give 2 alternate heads. One, which is just this helmet, but you get that cool look this helmet had where you can like see his eyes through it. Because that was always my favorite thing with Iron Man books, is that technically his eyes, you can just see them through his armor. Like through the mask, you can see his eyes. It gives so much more emotion. I think it'd be cool if they did that, especially now that we have like Bombastic Bagman and a few figures like that, where we know it just requires a dual mold. And then I would have given him a normal Tony Stark head. But Tony Stark head might be asking too much. I don't think it is for $25. Same with the alternate Iron Man head. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a lowly collector trying to make videos on YouTube. So my camera is gonna die. And I'm back. Back a couple days later, camera's fully charged. And I've been really lazy about getting a video put out. So, let's actually complete this review before I forget or drive myself nuts, whichever one comes first. So, I wanted to talk before my camera cut out about why I love this figure so much and why I've wanted an Extremis suit. Extremis, whatever you say, however you say it. And that is for the same reason if you watch my top 10 Marvel Legends video where I talked about the 20th anniversary Iron Man and why I liked that one so much. It's the same reason in essence. And if you didn't go watch that, if you didn't see that video, go watch it. I've got a lot of new subscribers. I don't know if they've seen it or not, but they definitely should. And that is because of this little guy right here. Yes, the Marvel Universe Extremis armor. I love this one. And this is, you can kind of see my main complaint here. Having stuff fall over. Alright, so you can see my main complaint with the neck here. This one just kind of has it lifted up, and if you're wondering why it's so dusty, it's because this thing has just been setting in a closet collecting dust and fading on the paint. It used to all be this color in the middle here, and now it's not. I actually had 2 because one broke, and I don't even remember, something happened that we were able to get another one. And these are different to an extent, as you can see here. So like this one's a duller paint and stuff. I'm comparing these, I don't know why. This one is what this guy is. I don't know why I'm comparing these. It's not a review on the old Marvel Universe one. But that's why I like this one so much. So yes, I do have a nostalgia bias towards it. And I just think that should be known when I'm reviewing something like this, is that it definitely does things that others may not like that I absolutely will. So just be wary of that. The other thing I do kind of wish they would have done was given it more of a paint scheme like this. Bit of a darker red, more of a gold there. I think that would have worked a lot better and gone a lot further in making it really pop on the shelf. But for what it is, it's really good. He'll probably make my top 10, maybe 5 Legends of the Year. But currently, it's not like it's super steep competition. I really hope they pick up the pace with that. Do we even know what the wave is going to be that has like Kingpin, the Secret Invasion wave? Because I'm super excited for that to drop. And I think that comes out very shortly. And we'll have some what if characters in it. But anyways, you know what? I've been talking long enough. You guys probably want to see him up next to some other figures. So, let me grab the handy dandy tape measure. Get him stood a bit further back so you can all see him. And before I measure, make him look all purty. And this Iron Man comes in at 6.5 inches tall. So just for a quick little reference, because I have him standing nearby, we have the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. And Iron Man should be a little taller, I think. And again, that's purely because the neck, in my opinion, is too short. But other than that, I think it's good. Allergy season has not been kind to me, so I do apologize for coughing if I'm coughing super heavily or heavy enough for you to notice, I guess. Trying to get another Iron Man here stood up so I can truly get a comparison going. So here is the Extremis armor with the AI Iron Man next to him. And color-wise, this guy pops a lot more. You know, the Extremis, it's really dull, and given the comic is a really dull look to it, so it's accurate compared to the old 80s ones where everything's bright, colorful, vibrant. So I do appreciate this one a lot. But I also love this one. I like that it's more dull, and I don't know if it'll stand out on the shelf as much as this one and the 20th anniversary did, which I can't get off the shelf without knocking everything over. So when I redo my shelving, do you guys want to see a video on that? Because with the new Guardians wave in, I need to redo my MCU shelf for the... I have them split by the sagas. If you guys want to see that, because I'll be redoing the comic shelves here soon. I just have it split into heroes and villains, but I might try something different if you guys could give me some recommendations of what might look good, you know, like get an Avengers shelf going, you know, street heroes, all that stuff. I have it kind of split, so like Avengers, X-Men, all that. If you guys want to see a video on it, I'm happy to make one. It's something else for me to talk about other than just the figures, because as much as I love it, I want to branch the channel out. I want to start talking about movies and stuff, and I have since the channel began. Which, I count the beginning of the channel and my career on YouTube as, let's see, I think it was top 10 MCU figures from, it's about been a year ago. So, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I still think it's pretty decent. Given I haven't watched it in a while, but I think those are the only ones I'm still really kind of proud of, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to really describe it, but yeah, I like them. What am I saying? I like the videos a lot, actually. I might end up redoing the comic video. The thing is, I always want to redo it, because it's like, oh yeah, it switches one or two figures, but is that really worth doing a whole new list for? Is it? I don't know, maybe. My MCU one's probably switched up a lot, but I want to wait until the No Way Home 3-pack is out, which is today. Yeah, this will get put out Monday, so June 6th. Or, wait, no, that's Tuesday. What am I thinking? It'll be tomorrow. Hopefully I get this video out on time and I'm right about that. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm trying not to drag this on too long, but I think I've already crossed 10 minutes. I know I have. So to not just drag my feet, carry the video out. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video and if you share my nostalgia for this suit. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.